just delete his number. I'm not saying she should go and contact him and go have sex. That's why I draw the line. I'm saying no, she can't do that. I'm admitting and saying no, she cannot do that. But however, being the fact that there's a child there, the line of communication can still be open. Like the man can still ask her how his child is doing, how his when she should come and pick up the child. That's why I said my brother did it the right way, because my brother, instead of my brother going through the ex-wife, my brother went through the husband. So that's another route there. But you can't just say that, he should delete the number from his phone when there's a child there. How is the man going to get his child? Like, how the line of communication needs to be open. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she should go and cheat. I disagree. I disagree with the cheating part.
Boss, I want to make something. Let me say something in a short while.
Let me say something.
See, we are not talking about if they broke up in the right way or the wrong way. Relationship that broke up has broke up. They don't have positive broke up and negative break up. For you not to end it with that person is not your person, and it is by God. It's not about how that you guys are good or not. One. Then secondly, I want to make another point is that you and your ex communicating on phone or contact or stuff like that, we are still going to check the age differ. Most time, not talking to your ex or father does not mean you can't reach out to the kids. I have a friend who stays in the country that I am, that is in Nigeria. He does not talk to the woman that gave birth to the kids. What he does is that he has the account number. They have already noted that every month I'm sending you 50,000 naira, for example. Every month, what the boy does is just send 50K to that account, child support. He does not talk to the lady because he knows the age of those baby. And that aspect of it now, he has his own understanding because he knows what he's avoiding. Now, we are not talking about a man or a woman who is married. It's not about you. For example, now, boys, let me use as an example now. It's not about you anymore talking to your ex-wife, because it's not you again. You won't be self-centered about yourself. You are married to someone. The person's decision can't. If your wife tells you that, please don't talk to your ex again, they need their number. It's not about what you want again anymore, because you have a partner. He will tell you, okay, let me be the one to be, or don't talk to them again. If the child is grown up already, they can easily get the child a phone. The eldest one can have a phone. You can communicate to your son directly if you want to talk to them and ask them how they are faring. That is another point. So, because what we are talking about is and breakup, we feel that because I break up with Cynthia and I am now married to Mercy, so I have the right to dictate how I will talk to Cynthia. No, it is not more my right anymore. It is my wife to have a say. This is how, because woman easily observe when you are attracted to your ex or how you talk to your ex. She might take it upon herself. Okay, honey, don't talk to your wife anymore. I will take charge of that. I will be going back to check the keys, and I will be the one that will be communicating to your wife. You will say no as a man. You will accept it. So we are not talking about is the man's right to delete number or not to have this number. No, he will look for a safer way that will make the family be comfortable. That is what we should be talking about now. What is the most comfortable way for you? Both of us might have different perspectives. You might have a different way to handle your ex through your family, through the woman you married. Me, I might have my own differences. I might give the number to my mom. If my mom is alive, I will tell my mom to be talking to my ex to hear from the children. All I need is to take care of the phones and the money. When I want to talk to them, I know how to reach them. That is another pattern. So it's not the must that you must have your ex number or you will not delete it, because you will not be the one that will make the decision anymore. It is now when
but that's what I'm saying is, I don't understand. I don't know if you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you're pushing this situation like it's cut and dry. It's not. It's not cut and dry. You're like, if there is a kid involved, first of all, you're saying that the kid can have the kid if he's big. If he's big, he can have a phone. But what if the kid is not big? Why if he's not at the age where he can have phone, that you can call his phone and talk to him? What if you are the type of father that want to stay in the life of your child? You want to keep in touch with your child. You want to like talk to him. A lot of fathers want to do that. They want to be able to say, "Oh, can you give the phone to so and so? Let me talk to him, or can I come and see my child? Can I come and get him and pick him up and take him to spend the time with me?" A lot of fathers want to do that. Okay, so you can say, "Oh, no, it's not about that." It's not. Of course, it's absolutely about that. It's about the child. If a child is involved, you have to work it in such a way that it works for both parties. You know, because you have to think about the legal issues, the legal issues that involve. Of course, in Africa, Africa is not much of a legal issue, but in America, there is legal issue. You know, like you have the court orders. You have the court orders where the man is granted custody, half custody, share. Can I finish, please? You have the time. The man has shared custody with the woman, where he can take the child certain days and stuff. How is the man going to be able to get to get the child if he's not in communication with the woman? How is he going to do that? Is he going to fly to the moon, or what exactly is he going to do? So you can't approach a situation like it's cut and dry. It's never cut and dry.
Please, you guys want to say something? I don't actually like. I don't like interrupting people. Actually, boys, what you are saying is what you have been saying is clear enough. Host, by the way, I greet you.
Hello, welcome in.
So what? Yeah, boys, what you are saying is actually clear enough. But the problem we have here is that we are missing things, especially from Sparrow. Sparrow,
when they take your daughter or your son,
please hold on. Logan, if I finish, then you can say whatever you wanna say. Sorry. Sparrow, you are actually talking about S. Meanwhile, boys is talking about whether boyfriend or girlfriend, but the child there made it different. This is not just issue of S, but it's issue of two persons having children. So the main key point there is the children. It's not really S, because when we are talking about S, there is no reason to keep S number. That is simple. There's no reason to keep any S number. But when we are talking about children, there is every reason to keep contact. There is every reason, which is the children. But then,
yes, exactly.
But then, this is individual differences and mindset. All right. If you guys listened very well to the host what she said when she started noticing the way her ex-husband was reacting to her getting another husband, she totally stopped the communication, which is whichever partner you have, okay, you guys need to know your limit, especially when you guys already break up, having children, you need to know your limit. But in any cases, someone is crossing her limit. Let's just say maybe the woman is still wanting to engage in sexual stuffs. You as the man needs to find a better way to take care of it. Okay? If your woman is still wanting to come back, then what you have to do is to look, try to get the current husband, or maybe the man your ex is staying with. You can be reaching out to the children through the man. All right? But if ever the man, because actually the truth is that not every man can take care of your children very well. Not every man can take care of your children very well. That is why the mom is very, very important. But you as a man, you should know how to put boundary. No matter how much the woman wants it, you should know how to put boundary. Especially if you respect your current wife, I don't think you should be even giving that woman a chance. You can just call her and talk to your children. You don't need to engage in long conversation because you are not a kid. She's not going to force you into anything. You are the one to put a stop to it.
Do you know some children obey the law of their mother when their mom give them rules and regulation not to call their father anymore on phone, and they follow the instruction of their mom? And who is to blame then?
Hello.
If the father trying to call her mom,
hello,
and when their daughter calling their daughters, and their mom asks them not to pick up the call. So what is the man going to do then?
Oh, in that situation,
I
don't think what the man can only. Yeah, the man can go through someone else. You understand? But I don't think that is okay for a woman to be, for such reason, maybe out of the fact that maybe the man is no more with you. I don't think it's nice to
Justice,
stopping the communication from.
Somebody's
What I'm
talking.
saying this is that I have an uncle who have a daughters, and like 3 of his daughters, and they are not in the same country, they are living in different countries, and their mom asked them not to pick up their father calls or neither speak with their father, and the woman is not interested in getting back to the man, and there's no way for them to communicate. Year to year, they don't come back to check their father. They have been obeying the rules of their mom for so many years, and the man is dying slowly because he's passing a lot of pain when you have a kid and you can't be able to lay this on them, and they have been carried away by their mom. So I want to know, how can this situation will be able to fix out?
So that's a good question, because that's exactly what we're discussing here. That's exactly what we're talking about here, because they're saying that the woman should absolutely have nothing to do with the ex, because the fact that they're done, they're no more. They don't have their chapter is closed, so she should have nothing to do with him. But then, if there's a kid involved, it changes things, because you're not just talking about yourself anymore. You're talking about the kid. I mean, the child is obeying the mother right now. The child is obeying the mother right now and doing everything that she's telling them to do. But there will come a time where it's going to have an effect on the child.
Boy, see, I want to say something. You know, I'm the one that raised the question. Let me tell you something. You see, we all are adults, and a woman knows. You see, let me tell you something. We have a lady here. We have our Dennis here. Now, let me tell you something about women. If even if a woman slept with 10 men now, I'm telling you that she knows who has that baby. This is just a fact. And you see, when it comes to emotion, when it comes to emotion, see, you will not even expect that. That's why I position this question when it comes to baby. I'm not talking about maybe when I never married, but this one, you guys already have a baby. Then one of us or one of the two genders moved on and got married to someone else. And I asked a question. I said, must there be communication between the man and the woman? Not under must. Yeah, must there be communication? Because what we are talking about here is feeling. I'm telling you. Ordinary normal relationship, whenever married, they broke up and their numbers are still together. I'm telling you, they are dependent.
Oh no! I think your original statement you said that the question was, whether it's okay to be close with your ex, which is no, because the answer is no.
I mentioned baby. I said that's why this guy explained it more to you.
No,
I
it's
said
no, either way.
Yes.
Either way, no. Whether there's a baby, whether there's a baby or not, you're not supposed to stay close with your ex.
Okay.
It has nothing to do. There's nothing that said that you can't stay in communication for your child. There's nothing that says that you can stay in communication with your child and not be close with your ex.
Yes.
It's not the same.
You must it be through the lady that you must reach through your kids? Is there any other alternative? Because there is 100% sure. As far as say let me give you a child.
Let me give you this scenario. Let me give you
sure that something must still happen.
Okay, let me present this scenario to you, so maybe you can answer this, and you can offer an alternative. Okay?
You can't go close.
So if you have a child with your ex-wife, and your ex-wife is married, but then your child is let's say he's 5 or 6. Your child is 5 or 6 years old, okay? And he's not at the age right now where he can talk on the phone, where he can call you. He doesn't know how to call you or get in touch with you. How do you reach out to your son without reaching out to the woman?
How do I reach out to my son without reaching out to the woman?
Yeah, if he's 5, but if he's 5 years old or 6 years old, he's at the age where
a child, like for example, a baby or a child who is 5 years old or 6. You see, in this technology era now, that baby already knows how to operate her stuff, his or her stuffs. You understand me?
Your baby wouldn't know how to get in touch with you now. He wouldn't take it upon himself to call daddy.
Let me tell you now. Me that I'm talking to you, I had a baby before I got married to my wife. I don't talk to my wife. If I want to do anything for my son, I send my sister. Go and do this. And I gave an instruction. I said, if you want to reach through me, call my sister. Anything you need, call my sister. My sister will tell me. I'm just telling you the real fact. I have a son. I have Zion. You understand me? Even birthday, January 2nd was his birthday. I didn't even call the mom. I called my sister. I want Zion to go and take a studio picture. I send her money. Go and reach them. I don't want to see anything. No, I have the right to call, but I'm married. You understand me?
You're right.
But what if you don't have a sister? What if you don't have a sister? What if you don't have a brother? What if you're the only
You must not reach to her because I'm telling you, you both have child. You see, there was a way, even say, okay, let you just normal call, or maybe you guys just normal shout. I said, listen, one day, shout will come up. You see my child, my sister is married. My sister is married.
I said, what about if they are not
wait, I'm still talking. Wait. My sister is married. You understand me? We are in the technology era. Yes, we are in the technology era. You understand me? We are in the technology era. There's many ways to reach out. Do you know where I am? Even when I travel, I still reach out. Hey, Alpha, Van, I don't want her to reach out to me. Because we all are human. Forget all this stuff. Even if you like to travel, one day you go. As far as saying are you, that woman not saying are you born now. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, BMG, I have a question for you. Would you allow your wife to reach out to her?
Yes.
Chastity, all these men on
I think that is the perfect way.
The lady just keep asking.
If your wife denies, say no, that means there's something going on. I think your wife is even in the perfect way. Oh, baby, I think you would be the one reaching out. You're your fellow woman. You understand me? If there's nothing hidden, if there's nothing you are hiding over there, why didn't you give it to your wife? Or maybe you have moved on with another girl. Why didn't tell your girlfriend to come?
Okay, so you're giving her contact to your wife.
Yes, now.
Okay, so then there's still a communication there. Either way, there's still
There's no
communication.
communication. There's no communication there.
It's better female to female.
Women are fucking jealous.
The most important is not coming directly.
Allow you. When your wife is communicating with your husband, she will, what are you saying? Women, even you cannot even marry two women in the same house, and you think you will have peace.
Okay.
You
So what if
communication? You think that you still talking with us or something? What are you saying?
So what if your wife denies? What if she refuses to get in touch with the woman? Let's talk about that.
My guy, there's another. That's why I said me. I'm using myself as an example. I have a son, a grown-up son. I don't reach out to I don't talk to her. We don't have anything.
Talk to my baby, the child, the person
I call my sister. Hey, what's up?
I never heard nothing like that before.
Listen, there's many ways. There's many ways,
but everything is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, that it's not cut and dry. You guys are approaching the situation like, oh yeah, this is absolutely the way it should be, the way it is, the way it should be. No, it's not cut and dry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the feelings. You see, anything one day, something must come up. Unless you say no, be you born that child. A woman knows who has a child. I'm telling you. As far as saying that you have a child, man. What are you both? Especially the one that is even in the same country. Don't put it like because they are outside the country. I'm telling you what will happen. This is emotion. Okay, look at our host now. She said something. She was like, she noticed it. And if that she allowed the man, one day she might still have the feeling because, this is the person we had sex with. We even produce another human. If that he did not have his own this thing, that's why she stopped anything communicating, because that communication can be a temptation. It will bring a temptation. I'm telling you. It will bring a temptation. So you saying that, this one, you both are really broke up. If you want to reach, even though you both are parenting the child, just like me and my son's mom. We parent the child, even though I do more than I have to do, but I can't call her. I don't even.
But that's you. That's what I'm saying. It's totally fine that you get. It's fine. It's fine that you don't call her. It's fine that you don't reach out to her. It's fine that you feel this way. I agree. I totally understand. However, there's so many men out there who are not in the position that you're in right now. They're not in the same situation that you find yourself in. A lot of men out there, they are wanting to just talk to their kids.
Calm down.
You can't deny it, brother. Emotion is general. You can't deny it. As far as I say, you both have brought out offspring. Emotion is general. I'm telling you.
But there are men out there that wants to talk to their kids. That's all. That's simple. They're not trying to hook up. They're not trying to hook up with the wife, the ex-wife. They're not trying to do any of the stuff that you're talking about. They're just trying to talk to them. They're just trying to talk to their kids.
One after the other, so that we will be understanding each other.
Yes.
You both have a child. You both have something. One day, even if no be from you.
Hello.
Understand?
Hello.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, like me now, I have a daughter, but I don't have anything to do with her mom. I don't call her mom. Whenever I want to talk to my daughter, I call her mom, her grandma. Sometimes, if I want to say something, I say something through her mom, not the mother of my baby girl. You know, in every relationship, depending the way you want it. Because when you connect your wife together with your ex, she might try to damage your relationship with your wife. Because women are all jealous. They keep all jealous. And not everyone understand everything. Like what you're saying, is it's normal. If it's not must that you have connection with your ex.
If your mind is clean, you can do that.
Yes,
your mind is clean.
Yes.
You have still doing something at the back. That's why maybe your woman can still go and spoil your ex and spoil something with your wife. Maybe there is something in your cupboard. When there is nothing in your cupboard, I don't think that you can even come.
Yes, I understand you, but not all men would like to do that. Like me, I can't do that. I can't let my wife to talk to my ex. She has nothing to talk with my ex. If I want to do anything, if I don't have a sister around, I will send something to her mom, and I will make sure it gets to her.
Okay, why? Okay, why can't your own wife talk to your ex because of your child? Why? Tell me one reason. Why you cannot allow your wife, someone that you already married, you can't allow her to have the number of your ex because you have a baby guy.
You have a kid with her.
Yes, you have kids with her.
Please, can we I understand what you are trying to say, but what I'm trying to let you know that you shouldn't let it go through extent that they will keep talking to each other every time. Do you understand? Like me, if I'm gonna do that, I will let my wife to talk to my ex. But the chat or the talk shouldn't be long every time. I think you understand.
Women, there is the way this gender is, you don't understand. I asked you, I said, why can't your wife talk to your ex that gave birth to your child? You want to do so, okay, for example, you want to do something for your child, and you ask your wife, hey, hello, babe, please, can you call her? I want to speak with my wife. So why can't you do that? Because me, I can do it.
All men are not same. What you like is not what other man like. I think you understand.
That's exactly.
Yes.
So, wait a minute, look. So you're telling me
Why you hiding stuff from your wife? Why?
exactly
You know your
that's
wife.
what I was ready to say. So, local, you would not allow your wife to talk to your ex about your child?
I will let her talk to my. I will let her talk to her, but I will not always. Maybe they'll start having some secret something aside talking. Maybe she will start talking to my wife.
So you're afraid that your secrets might come out?
Yes, now maybe there is something. Oh, there is something now.
Like this psychological.
What are you talking about? If you see, emotion cannot lie. That's not it. Emotion can never lie.
Okay, can I say something, my people?
Go ahead.
I want to put mouth on this topic because at some point it's complicated. We are talking about the people that can still have access to their child. At least you can be able to trace where your child is, right? Someone asked a question before in a situation whereby your woman probably maybe after divorce, or maybe both of you did not divorce, but you have some misunderstanding, and she pick up the children and ran away to another country. Maybe, for example, she ran to US while you are in Nigeria. I'm just giving an example. So
Yes.
he said something. What should that man do at that moment? This is a particular situation that has weighed a lot of men down and rendered them helpless. I know some people in Nigeria that are still fighting to get their children and they cannot access them. And as a man, if you are getting married, prepare yourself for all the document that is coming up. At least have it. Even if you don't have original copy, try to have at least photocopy of it. And one of the documents you should keep as a man once you're married, make sure you have access to your marriage certificate. If you guys divorce before your wife ran away, try to have the divorce paper. Have your children's birth certificate. Have the proof that you are the right biological father of those children. I'm saying this for the people that have the money to chase the case. Because in some of these situations, what makes some men to be weak to trace their children is because of financial problem. Have evidence of attempts you have made so far. At least have a police report about the scenario that happened that made your wife to run away, whether divorce or not divorce. This is what will help you to establish a case with a family lawyer in Nigeria, it's not every lawyer that can run it. I'm just giving an instance. At least a family lawyer that can be able to establish your case with a US-based lawyer. And let me remind you as a man, if you're chasing this case, have it in your mind that the US government don't take this kind of issue lightly. So you have to prove yourself beyond every reasonable doubt. And if your wife that is in the US, for example, during the years back where some people used to go to US and give birth to their children, if, for example, that those children was actually born in US before your wife moved to US, and your wife is mentally stable, my brother, you might at the end of the day not getting the custody of those children. That is fact. Until those children grown up to the age that they can decide for themselves. But at this point, it is still under probability whether you will have access to the children or not. And the law court in the US are the one that can determine your access to your children. That is, if you can be able to trace where they are in US, you can establish this case. But it is on 50-50. They might grant you access that you can have access to your children by calling on phone, depending on how the case is. But at this point, if the woman have an evidence of domestic violence, you are coming back home. And they might, at the end of the day, not giving you access to your children. And in another scenario is in a situation whereby you don't have all these documents concerning the children, you don't have anything to prove. I will just advise you as a layman, calm down yourself. If it's possible, get another wife. If at the end of the day, as God may provide, your children remember you. This is what I normally tell men. Stop chasing blindly, stop calling and threatening. If it's too difficult for you to handle, get another wife. Probably get children. That is my own suggestion on that particular question. Then,
guys, hold on a minute. Over here in the States, there is an app. There is an app where the two parents can control it. They cannot put anything bad in there. They cannot do anything. This is what they call the communication app between the mother and the father.
yeah.
And everything is documented. Everything goes to the court system. They see every single conversation.
Exactly.
And they're not supposed to have any other communication outside that app at all.
Yeah.
So, that is one thing good that they did over here in the United States, because my son was going through it. He had to go meet the mother of his children to pick up his children at a Walmart, and they both had to have family members with, so they can see and make sure that nothing was going to happen.
Exactly. Wow. That's amazing. So I want to react on this particular one you guys are talking before I come in. Issues of your present wife talking to your ex-wife or probably your ex-girlfriend, and both of you have children. I believe everything is done on understanding. And individuals, women, differ on their behavior, on their temperament, on their perspective of things about life. If you have an understandable wife that truly understands the situation on the ground that led to you having a child with another person, she can be able to go out and speak on your behalf to your ex, right? But if it's a woman that you know quite all right that this woman is highly not, should I say, a non-nonsense woman, someone that don't even want to share. You understand? There's this kind of people that they don't want to even hear that you have a child with another person. They don't even want to care about it. This kind of person, you can't involve the person in what concerns you with your
Yes, you are right.
child and ex-girlfriend, because that one will even bring a war in your home.
Yes.
It depends on the kind of woman you have. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Look at you are shouting yes. Did you really understand what this guy said now? Yes, I understand what he said. Yes, I understand very well. Is on understanding. If he no want, you understand? Yes. If in the case your woman, that was what you are answering that you cannot. If in the case your wife want to, you understand me? Maybe he will be the one that communicating. You said that you cannot. You did not mention what this guy said. Yeah. Yes, but him now have put me right. I've tried to understand what he said there. I think you understand. Like what I understand there is him now is trying to say if the wife I have currently is a woman that cares or that understands, yes, she can talk to my wife. I think you understand. But if my current wife doesn't care about if I have a child or if I have a daughter anywhere, it will look somehow. But only if my current wife should understand that and she cares that yes, I have a daughter, she's free to talk to my ex. She's free to talk to her to know about my child. I think you understand. But if she doesn't care, if you keep forcing her to talk to your ex, it will look somehow as if it's another. It's not about forcing. This is about what you both discussed. And maybe in the case, say just like my wife. Okay. Even while she's coming to Nigeria, she bought things for my son. She bought things. She understands. Yeah, she understands. Yeah, she's a good woman and she understands that very well. Yes. Instead of where we say she said no, man, I got my sister and my sister did not. That is nothing because you know why. Happy New Year, Sadio. There is something. Thank you. You see that emotional aspect. See, one day you say you are denying. Nobody they beat past emotion. Yeah. If you beat past emotion, then maybe you forget about anything fuck or sex. Nobody they beat. Yes. Especially the ones we will not get picking. Yeah. I'm telling you the truth. Especially the ones that get. Like now, I have a friend who stays in Germany. He married to a Germany. They have one kid there, and the other wife here is in Nigeria. They have 3 kids now. Now the guy my friend have moved his kids to Germany together with the white woman over there. They are living together right now. He went out. So he's understanding. He's understanding. Yes. You see that emotion? That's what I'm trying to ask since, and even our host made it clear to them. Yeah. You both. That feelings must, as far as I'm picking, don't come. Yes, that is true. Don't come out. I swear with my living, that feelings must. Yes. No matter what. Yes. It's true. You understand? You might one day say, okay, I'm alone. Please, can you bring my son or my child and come? I want to see my son. You understand me? Yes. And
there's one thing I think men does this thing the most. You leave a woman, you divorce with a woman, right? You don't want that woman again. That's why you divorce her. You now see her with another man, probably is now married or is about to marry. You now start calling her and be telling her you want to come to the house. To come and do what? Yeah. Just because you notice that maybe something is now about going on, you want to go beyond the boundary. This is the same person you say you don't want again. I have that similar case with someone. I just called. I told her, if you know what is good for you, resist that man by all means, or else this marriage is so you are about to enter, you will destroy it by yourself, and this man will still go away. Some people they want to move on, but they don't want it to move on. And that's why the host, I understand that scenario. The man start making a kind of movement, I know.
If that host really give her the hand, you understand, those time he's doing this, there is 85% possible that something must still happen, because as far as that child is there, that feelings must be there. No, yes. That feelings must be there. You understand? So instead of to keep communication, don't forget to, as far as say communication, so because from communication, maybe know they call or maybe a normal text or a normal chat or one day you go see where the chat will lead to. Yeah.
The child is there. So the best thing there is to cut everything down. Find a way you can, okay, like you said, now you communicate through your grandmom. Me, I call my sis. I say, Zubi, Afa, these are, okay, anything. I even pass through, I say, Ify, my sis, tell her anything she needs. Or anything
Provide
she needs.
yes.
I should tell you. Then we discuss it, then you can tell her. I just it.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
Then you are keeping it going, keep
That's it. Bring me cake back. Bring me cake back.
Nobody big pass and more.
My own suggestion here.
No, he's gonna wear that what he got on
My
the
own
thing.
suggestion
On the
here,
thing.
what I'm trying to say is that once a man and a woman have an contact of a child, they should not go in a beyond in a way that everyone should get annoyed that why asks her husband not to call him or call her on phone or ask about how the kids anymore, because they have to put their head together even when they're having an issue. They still plan because their kids are there. Because why I'm saying this is some women, they ask their daughter or their kids not to call their dad or to ask or to take anything from him again because of the anger or the issue that avoid the relationship that they are not together anymore. So
Thank you.
I see that all we have to do is let's be trying to put our head together when we are in terms of relationship that avoid we have kids already. Everyone should just put it heads together. Just once in a while you call your wife. How are my kids? They're doing good. If you need anything from him, you can ask as you need. You take care of it. But not make sure that everyone will be having an that you don't call him, ask of your wife, don't want ask her of your kids. What causing this problem that I've been here since. So that's
No. Nobody is talking that, brother.
a man and woman have a kid.
Nobody is talking about that.
Kids are very young. The woman has rights to control children and give them the rules that you would that and you would do that. Because my mom to stay with
Logan, I want to ask you.
When I grows
I want to ask you.
and I reason as a man, I know that I don't have to do that.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
My father and my mom are the one that puts me.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question, very sincere question. Now this question: are you married?
As far as
Logan, no, I said, are you married? Like, are you married, Logan?
Women don't like their kids to call their father anymore.
No. That one is different.
I didn't see anything in the comment section. I'm coming back.
That one is different. Logan, I'm asking you a question now. Are you married? Like, are you married? There's something I want. Are you married? Logan. Is he hearing me? Are you married? I want to ask you a question. He's not saying anything. Okay, but the question I want to ask you is this. If eventually now...
I have a boss that's
I'm asking you...
I'm not married.
Okay. Now, eventually, if you're married and it comes to the case that the lady you married has a child with her ex before she married you.
You got your phone right there.
You understand? Yeah, she had a child with her ex before she married you. Yeah, okay, you are married. Okay, now, okay, now, are you married or not? I'm not really, your signal is different. You are married or you are not married?
Answering married.
Okay. Now, for example, that you got married now, and eventually because anybody can have mistake. You understand me? And now the lady you fall in love with and got married to her has a child for her ex. You understand me? Would you permit your wife to be having communication with that her ex-husband? Would you permit the conversation between both of them? Would you permit it?
What time are you going now? At 8 o'clock?
Why?
I'm asking you.
I don't know if you are there.
How far is it?
Would you permit your wife to be communicating, or would you find another alternative while they can be communicating because of the child they have? It's just a simple question.
I think his network is bad.
Maybe his network is bad. I asked him a question due to what he said. What? I didn't even hear what he said.
Yes.
Neither did I.
Oh, you
Yes,
can
I said
allow your
yes.
wife to
I
be
said yes.
You can allow your wife to be communicating with the man that he gave birth,
Yes.
for them to be communicating.
Yes.
Or you will permit it?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Because they have a kid. Because I'm a man also. Something can also happen to me.
Are you considering on your own? Are you considering on your own, or are you considering on your own role? That's what I'm asking.
If I check the issue they're having, the issue they're having, and it's not that the issue is not that kind of much, it's an issue that someone can solve the problem, I will allow my wife to communicate with his sister.
Do you think that any issue that will make two couples to separate after marriage when they have a child is an issue that is just normal? You think that you will be the one that can fix it? That's why there is sometimes there's some marriages I will see maybe they were having misunderstanding, talking. Some people will be like, oh, let me go and settle them. I don't put my mouth when it comes to marriage stuff, because some of them can even use you to settle.
That is just it. Yes, it's happening. It's happening right where I'm staying right now. The husband and wife always fight all the time. So when we go there to settle them, at the back they will use us to settle themselves. Do you understand? Whatever you say to the wife, you can't tell the husband. Whatever I tell the husband, the husband can't tell the wife. I think you understand. So when husband and wife are having issue, don't say anything.
That means he's trying to tell us that you are trying to tell me that you don't even plan your family well. Like, you will allow your wife to be communicating. Do you know, like, I don't know if you understand when it comes to emotion and giving birth. You don't know what it means.
So what you are trying to say, if my wife have a kid to someone, and I will ask him not to communicate with her husband again, I will be the one to take the responsibility training those kids to school. Do you know that?
I don't even understand what you are saying.
Yeah, he's not getting what you are saying at all.
Yes, he's not even getting.
The question is that once you with your ex and your ex is with your baby or your child, will you allow your current wife to be talking to your ex on phone? That is the question he's asking you.
No.
Okay, now you understand, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What makes you think that you will not allow it to happen?
Because if I allow my wife to communicate with my ex may just spoil the relationship, because it's not good. That one is not normal. I can't do that one. I can't allow that one to happen.
Well, you can allow your wife to be communicating with her own ex because they have child.
Yes.
So there's no other alternative that maybe the ex-husband can be communicating with the child.
Well, if we are living close to each other, you can pass any other alternative. But if you are not close, like what we are talking about, is someone based in Canada, and so the husband is here in Nigeria, and
her mom asked his kids not to communicate with their father. I've been in this city for 10 good years now. I'm working with that boss. For 10 good years now, you haven't set your eye in your own children.
No?
You don't communicate with them. You don't speak with them. They don't come back on Xmas to visit you. And they are now adults. Their mom control them and tell them everything. How will you feel?
That one is different. You see that one? That one is different. You understand?
That's
what you are saying now. No, yes. You are saying another thing. What you are saying now, what we are talking about, you both can still talk because the woman no carry the pikin run. She did not run with the child. I'm talking, would you allow your wife to be communicating with her ex when in born for before she marry you?
No.
Okay. So you see, all I'm saying is emotion cannot lie. You see, emotion can never lie. Emotion can never lie. No matter what fast you both have had child, it can never lie. So that's why we're supposed to make a decision before anything.
Because I'm not sure that two women that have one man can be able to communicate to each other. They will just plan the way to take your life.
No, that one is about maybe if they are both. This one now you put her egg. Why the man wants his wife to be communicating with the woman we born for her? But if it's about the two of them who's talking, no. We are talking about a child. If you notice that it's about a child here. About the child, now picking with the talk, with they involved.
Yes.
If picking when they involved, waiting concern my wife and my ex, waiting concern them. But as far as the child is there, and I don't want to be talking with my because I know emotion can never lie. I have to tell Memo, babe, yes. Please can you come? I want to speak with my father. Until when the babies are up to age, then they can be able to handle their stuff. Then that is it. Because this is your home, this is your family. If you this is your home, now you go build them the way you want to make it be. You have to build your home. Now you go put the things that go be there. If you allow your wife to be talking with the person where he born for before he come to you, then there is 100% sure that something must still go down. I'm telling you the fact. I'm telling you the fact now. Do you think it's easy to born pikin for man? Do you think it's easy for a woman to born pikin for man?
Yes, sir.
You know what thing be emotion. You know what thing be emotion. You know what thing be emotion. You know say women you see that person where they born for the man where they born a child for men. Now this one
this issue is it's a big case in the whole world. This issue
I'm telling you
this night. It's a very big case. Honestly. Because
I'm telling you. You understand? I'm telling you, So that's why I just throw the question. Because many of us are still facing it. You understand? Many of us are still many people are facing it. Oh, we had child together, we are parenting it. Even though you both are parenting a child, there is still other way now. There are still other means now to what are you asking? Is it not only for money? Maybe for the man support for the babies, and you already married. You have your sister now. You have someone that can even come in. Maybe even that your ex where you born for. She still have a sister. Or some people that can reach out to her, even though she's outside the country. She has family now. Either her mom, either her sister or something. You can still go out. Now them go reach them outside the country. They say, see what your child need or something like that. You go do them. It must not be you. Say it's you that will reach out. You know what's emotion?
Yeah, it's not when your wife is rich and he has everything. That is the problem. Once your wife take care of those kids,
you are really misunderstanding everything. You understand me? You are really misunderstanding everything. The other guy asked you to keep in documents, so that is not about rich or here. Forget. Picking na picking. You understand? Is she the only woman? Are you an impotent man? Picking no being papa. When you go still find with papa because they go, yeah, but there is tribe in Anambra. Anam people. You see Anam people. That's even you say they born you outside. Your mom born you outside, and your mom on the drag the pikin when you small. Later on, inside go and check it in Anambra State. Go to Miata and everything. Their inmates. That boy mate or that child mate when they are going, now them go use their hand they yabam.
Yes, everything go find person born am.
Yes, now you when they born outside. You know, do you know your father?
He go carry knife, go meet your man, say, show me who is my
Where is my father? What are you telling me?
Yes.
There's no way, especially when it comes to men. You know, maybe women matter chances, you know, because let time go see but men, no matter even say you can't go day old this one, he go steal.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Yeah. They run with picking. Carry and run now. Unless if say you know say no be that man born am. That's many things that is happening now.
Yes.
Yes, now that's many things that is happening. Unless you know say woman know who born picking. See you know. A woman. That's why you see many news now. See many.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get a bucket right here too. Are you even going too?
I fucked up.